What is up? So I wanted to check back in with you guys. It's been 2 weeks. We've been doing the transformation challenge for 14 days, and let's just say it's going well. I don't really have any other things to say than I've just been following the plan, sticking to the plan, following my meal prep, not even meal prep, but I've been tracking every single thing that I've eaten for the last 2 weeks. I'm averaging about 148 grams of protein a day. Some days like 160, some days like 130, but mostly every day has been like at least 130 grams of protein a day. Today I made the mistake of not getting my protein in before I went to the gym. That wasn't great. It was just a really off gym session today. But all that to be said, in the last 2 weeks, my stats as far as my Hume scale, and we're tracking everything on the Hume scale, which is like just it's a scale, and you can track body fat, you can track lean muscle mass. It gives you so much more data than just like your weight. Because if I was just going off of weight, I would have no idea how my body is actually recompositioning itself. And quite frankly, in the last year, I've gained more weight, even though I've gained in the last year, not just this challenge, like 13 pounds of muscle. And that has totally changed the way that my body has looked. But if I was only looking at the weight on the scale, I would actually be like, wow, I'm gaining weight even though I'm going to the gym. But just since this challenge has started, we started out the month. We started out November 1st at 0.9 pounds of lean muscle mass, and we've gotten to 101.8 pounds of lean muscle mass in the last 2 weeks. So definitely increasing the muscle mass. I have hit 13 PRs on the app that is actually tracking all of the weights and all of the lifting that we've been doing throughout this challenge. So I've hit 13 PRs, which I do have to say is probably a direct reflection of going out to LA and actually working out with my fitness coach and her pushing me to my absolute max. Like I was pushing it, and I think it's always good to get your minimum standard stretched. And so my minimum standard now when I work out by myself is way more than what it used to be. And that's part of the learning process. It's part of the growing process. So it is fun to see progress in that sense. What it is pretty weird on the actual metrics right now, I would say, is the body fat percentage is currently going up, which doesn't necessarily make sense since the lean muscle mass is going up. Normally, lean muscle mass goes up, body fat percentage goes down, but currently it's going up for some reason. So I don't think it's going to last for the remainder of the month, but who knows? We'll just let the data do the talking instead of we'll just let the data do the talking. So we'll just see at the end of this month. But either way, I'm happy with the lean muscle going up and increasing muscle mass, because honestly, I started out my fitness journey, actually when I started tracking, knowing what I had, I was at like 86 pounds of muscle. And so to be over 100 pounds of muscle is a really big growth process for me. So super excited with that. Other than that, I'm not only challenging myself in the gym, I'm challenging myself in my own life. So one of my friends suggested I do a content challenge. And so not only doing a content challenge for myself, but I'm doing a content challenge within my school community. So we're doing a 14-day content challenge on the 17th for 14 days after that, where for 14 days, we post at least one piece of content every single day and get us into some rhythm and some inspiration when it comes to creating content. I know that whether you are creating content for the first time or you're creating content and you just need a jumpstart back into creating content, this will be a great challenge for you. So if you want to join that challenge and get inside of the school community where we're doing that, I'll drop the link below. But Other than that, guys, I will give you a little update next week. Probably actually shoot some videos in the gym while I'm actually doing some of the workouts. I just wanted to make sure that I got a video on here to give you guys an update for the last 2 weeks. And we will chat soon. I will see you guys in the next video, and we'll keep you guys updated for the rest of this challenge. Bye for now.